Look at this right here. Mortgage demand is down 9.4% for the final week of 2023, despite a big drop in interest rates. So, what's going on here? You got a lot of people who want to buy a house back a few years ago because the interest rates are super low, and the home prices just kept climbing, and it just got out of control. In fact, home prices are one of the most unaffordable in like American history right now. You got only 16% of homes being affordable, whereas it used to be like roughly 30% to 50% of homes being affordable. So like everyone's broke, housing prices are super high, and it's still super bubbly. But now we finally got rates going down. So shouldn't more people start buying? Well, let me tell you, the average American is super broke. Not to mention, property taxes are being hiked up. Home insurance is being more expensive. And if you live in an HOA community, your fees are probably super duper high. So you have all these different factors that's adding in, which is causing a lot of people to see the recent drop in interest rates. But they're like, you know what? Let's just not buy anymore. Let's just wait out a little bit, because a 30-year fixed mortgage used to be like 8%. Now it's at 6.7, which is pretty good. You know, a lot of people are also canceling their pending homes. Why is that? Well, it's because a lot of Americans are no longer making money. Now, I'm sure you watching this, you probably think $150,000 a year is a lot of money, and it is. You know, you're after taxes, you're making almost $10,000 a month. It's like good salary. But there's an economic divide that's widening. Almost a third of Americans earning $150,000 a year are living paycheck to paycheck, and many rely on credit cards to close the gap. Americans have insanely pricey rents. They got very pricey health insurance. Car payments are through the roof. In fact, the amount of people buying luxury cars is at an all-time high. You know, there's a lot of people I know who is spending more than $1,000 a month on their car alone. That should not be a thing, especially their incomes are not high enough to sustain something that expensive. So when Americans are spending like crazy, even the guys with six figs, you think they have any money to save up for a house? Most likely not. And the thing about a lot of these houses is, if you go to like the Houston area, for example, new construction is out of control. There are so many new construction homes right now. We're going to be seeing a massive increase in supply very soon. New construction homes are being built every single day at a speed that's unprecedented. If you look at Austin, Houston, and other places in the US, sometimes new construction homes make up 30 to 40% of the city's new inventory. That's a lot, because usually new construction doesn't make up more than 10% of the total inventory in America. Now it's hitting higher than that. In certain cities, it's getting up to 60%. Builders are, for some reason, they just keep building and building and building. And people are getting more and more broke, and they're spending more money on credit cards. This is why credit card debt is almost at $1.1 trillion. And then you also have a bunch of layoffs. This is the scary one here, because yes, you probably have seen the recent job report, but it's a little bit exaggerated. Even though unemployment stayed at 3.7 and didn't go up, you don't really have a high supply of good jobs. Because let's be real, the people who can afford to buy like a $300,000 or $400,000 or even $500,000 home typically need to make like $100,000 to like $200,000 household income. And that's actually like a pretty high number. And the only people who have that kind of money are people who have like the tech jobs, the high finance jobs. But even my friends, a lot of them who recently graduated from college, they all say the same thing. Low paying jobs or jobs are under $15 an hour are very easy to find. Like you'll walk into any store and get like a $15 an hour job or less. But if you want something that's like $80,000, $90,000, or even $100,000 a year, those jobs are extremely hard to find. Not to mention the tech companies are laying off employees like crazy. Like Spotify recently cut off like 17% of the workforce. That's a massive loss. And also Wall Street banks are also leading the job cuts in corporate America. And this is causing a lot of big investors to really get scared of the real estate market, right? 2024, the stock market already started plummeting. Just to top it off, we just have a new year, and now the stock market dropped like 4%, the tech. Now short sellers are seeing distress emerging from multifamily apartments, which is a video I could get into like all the way. But you already have billions of dollars of apartments potentially distressed, and also potentially even trillions of dollars of commercial real estate being distressed as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Comment below and definitely check out the private Discord server, guys. Patreon link below for some awesome wins to receiving the free trial.